Good afternoon once again, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome into... Okay, that just randomly stopped when I clicked out, so that's interesting. Whatever, close enough on the background. We'll take it. Sure, we'll take it. Anyways, welcome into our second race of the day. Thank you, VLC player, apparently for freezing on me. Hopefully this didn't freeze. All right, we're good. So on the left-hand side in our second race here, we got PrincezzxDiana. She's going to be looking to play BOILeR against her opponent ZeroGamePlan on the right side. Again, Zero, I'm not saying has to win out from here on out, but for his own good, probably has to win out from here on out to have himself a chance of getting into the playoffs, and has to have a little bit of luck with another loss coming from another racer. We'll get to all that explanation later. For anybody that's new here, though, welcome in. What we do is a best 2 out of 3 race using Isaac and the same Platinum God save file on both racers. So we'll do a race through the womb, too. Whoever kills off Mom's heart first is going to get a point at the bottom of the screen. We'll reset both racers at that point, start from scratch, get round number 2 underway, and again, you have to win 2. Oh god, these gifts. Where do you find the cuteness like this? Oh my god, Zero. Jesus. It looks so happy. He's so happy. So anyways, like I was saying, on the way down, there's 7 banned items nobody's allowed to take, which you just saw listed up in chat. Those are oh my god, really? Those are Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, the Holy Bible, Toothpicks, and the Shovel. Toothpicks you can pick up if you want to, but again, they're on the ban list so that they can be rerolled, and hopefully you get something of value out of them if you do choose to do so. We've had 2 racers take it this year. It's perfectly legal to do so. Any of those other items, though, on that list, you cannot touch. Any of those 7, you can D6. Again, nothing else for the D6, though. Technically, that's kind of outlawed as well. We'll get to anything and explanations, so why should we see them? These 2 are on a call together, though. Let me get you a link into both Diana... Whoops, it would help if I was typing. Let me get you a link into both Diana and Zero's channels, and it looks like they'll be off and racing momentarily. So again, best of luck to you both. And again, we'll see if Diana plays playoff spoiler on Zero's side, or if he's going to get the win and keep himself alive in the playoff hunt in the NFC. You're too much. What's up, Chopstick? How you doing? So we're off and racing. We got Vampire Heals, and that's going to get reset on Diana's side. ZeroGamePlan, on the other hand, find himself a great starting item here with Growth Hormones. So plus damage on his tiers, plus movement speed for his character. Diana's still resetting, looking for something of similar value. She wants some damage up, and wow, these empty rooms for Zero. Walking right on over to his first boss fight, which is going to be Famine. So everybody, we all know what to do. Let's greet him. Hey. How you doing, Famine? Good to see you, buddy. Ooh, speaking of that damage, Diana found it. Max's head's gonna give her nice damage up on her tiers, along with some knockback effect on him as well. So very nice starting item on both sides. And again, bomb on, or, well, didn't need the bomb up there, but who knew that you were gonna get a troll bomb spawned in the center. So Diana would grab those extra bombs, move on into her Monstro fight. And Cuba Meat, guaranteed result for ZeroGamePlan. Gonna head back now that he's got those extra hearts, go through this curse room. Let's see what he's got in here. Oh, no thanks. So speaking of cats, yeah, we like cats. We don't like the dead cat, though. Not really a bro. That would have given Zero 9 lives at 1 red heart apiece. A bit of a risk. Yeah, that's a guppy item, and 1 of 3 that you need to become full guppy, but that's the scariest one to start with. And in a race situation, I'd have left it behind too. So Zero moving on to his second floor, as is Diana, picking herself up Mom's heals, which gives her a little bit of range increase on her tiers. Again, no luck with those curse rooms for Zero. Speaking of guppy items, so Guppy's head now on Diana's side. So we got, wow, 2 different head items. Wow, and more damage too. So Curved Horn, guaranteed 2+ damage onto your tiers. Notice now Diana rocking those red tiers with Max's head already. So that's looking quite nice. Plenty of damage for her already. And again, you saw Guppy's head spawning those blue attack flies once per room. Ooh, PhD, we're off to still a really good start on both sides here. So ZeroGamePlan picking up the PhD, guaranteed good or neutral pills at worst from here on out. Also going to be able to tell what they do. It'll actually reveal that to you. And again, as you saw, gave him a full heal at that point. He got his 1 heart back that he was missing. Not that big of a deal, but hey, it's there. Diana ripping through her second boss pin, grabbing some health up. A little bit of a heal will be the first onto the caves. ZeroGamePlan not far behind, finding Gemini right now to finish off his basement too. Both are even kind of carried early on. I'd take both of these runs and be very happy with them. There's a key for Diana, so she's at least going to be able to get into this item room. Again, not too worried about it. She got plenty of stuff on the last floor. Wow, is she going to be happy. Diana likes extra fire rate, and that sad onion gives her exactly that. How about 25 more cents for free in a curse room? Sure. So Diana's up to a quarter now. No key to get into a store, but making it very worthwhile here on this floor. Speaking of items, we got one of everything with the item box for ZeroGamePlan, including a fire rate increase bill. He's going to leave that Cursed Skull behind. Cursed Skull, if you get down to half a red heart remaining and take that damage to get down to that half a red heart, teleports you out of the room. Now here's the fun part. Do that on the blue baby sometime and watch how much you're going to cry. It's really bad. Again, if you're under half a red heart, same theory. Blue baby gets hit, you get teleported out of the room you're in. So that can come in very handy, make you invincible with the combination with the scapular. I'm sorry about the car outside. Wow, that turbo. That sounded great. That thing backfired at 5 miles an hour. Ooh, those telefills taking Diana right on into her boss fight. Was only one room away from it, though, but still skipping rooms here and saving time. Again, gonna take on Gertie. Only has to worry about these spawns coming from her. She won't move, won't fire any shots. Two of Diamond's gonna double up the amount of money ZeroGamePlan's holding on to. He's found his boss fight as well, though no item room yet here on Caves 1. So we'll see if he backtracks for this or if he's good with what he has. Looks like he may be satisfied, so he's gonna move on, fight Pestilence, wind up with a second cube of meat adding on to the one he has. That'll give him Meat Boy's head floating around, shooting out tears as well as still blocking shots. See Diana picking up Scapular. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Picking up, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. No, I don't. Anyways, Diana picked up Squeezy. Let's try that word. Which is going to give her plus fire rate again, which she loves. Anytime you can cap out her fire rate, Diana's going to be very happy, no matter how much damage she has. Again, 2 soul hearts increased on that as well. Speaking of that, bought herself Guppy's head in that devil deal, which gave her a second Guppy item already, so she's 2/3 of the way to becoming very, very overpowered on top of what she already has. We'll see if she can't find that one other Guppy item, and then you guys are going to see why we call Guppy so overpowered. So all she wants to find is the tail. If she finds the 9 lives dead cat, she's going to take it, but she won't be as happy with that as if she finds the tail. So let's hope for a tail on Diana's side. See, Zero going to head back, at least try to find his item room for a second or two here. Also has that Eternal Heart sitting on the floor. He'll grab that for a full health container increase as he moves down to Caves 2. That's that half a white heart you saw in the last room Zero, second to last room Zero was in. No, it doesn't matter if you leave it behind. Just buying the paw and picking it up is enough. You don't actually have to use it at any point. You have it in your inventory now. So let's see, Necronomicon for Diana. No thanks to that. She'll keep Guppy's head for the increased fly damage. Again, Necronomicon would have given you a one-time death card usage, which is pretty decent damage to everything in the room, but given the charge time on your flies on the Guppy's head, I know which one I'm taking. So let's see, ZeroGamePlan gonna pick up Mini Mush, and wow, is he cruising along now. So plus speed, plus range on his shots, and he might want to find 8 cents. Where's that secret room gonna be? Because that was a compass sitting in his store, and I think Zero wants that. Yes, he does. He's gonna look for a secret room here. Ooh, no luck. The luck on Diana's side has found her boss fight to finish off Caves 2. Ooh, Zero trying for that extra money out of a challenge room. No luck, just the 2 bombs here, so he's got a couple enemies to worry about. Diana into her boss fight, gonna fight the Fallen, melting through it already. Look at that damage. Wow. So notice when it splits, even if you're below 50% health on Fallen, he heals back up to 50%, which is kind of a troll, but get used to it. So unless you can freeze him and bomb him in place and kill him like instantly, you're kind of screwed there. But she's gonna get a guaranteed Devil Deal item here, free of charge. We'll see if she gets a Devil Deal as well. Yes, she did. So Bloody Rage, more damage. Bloodlust, I should say. More damage for Diana as she kills off enemies. Oh god, this build! So as Diana kills off enemies, 6 per room will up Diana's damage, give or take about half a damage per kill. So in this room, she'll have an extra plus 3 damage by the time she's done here. Wow, look at those tears. Also grabbed herself the Pact for 2 blue hearts, or gave her 2 blue hearts, I should say, in place of the 2 red ones that she spent. Also gave her damage and fire rate increase. So look at those tears. Oh, so nice. So nice. Again, working on a very nice time advantage here, though. Very low health. It's all about finding some soul hearts for her if she can. Alright, Zero without all that extra money that he was hoping for. Gonna have to leave that compass behind. Gonna grab that Eternal Heart. There it is. And he'll be on his way down to Caves 2, so that'll be his 4th red heart container, also holding those 2.5 soul hearts. Oh, there's still a good chance. Diana's got 2 good floors where she could find another guppy item. Speaking of health, how about a little bit more on Zero's side with that bucket of lard, so he's now up to 6 heart containers. Oh, he already bought it, and I'm a freaking idiot. Herper. This is what I get for not looking for 2 seconds, watching Diana melting rooms. Wow, I can't believe that floor doesn't break that way. You gotta be kidding. That's a ridiculous floor layout on Zero's side. So all the way up to the top. This ought to break to the left here. Indeed it will. Wow, that's kind of evil. That is a straight-up evil floor layout. Diana finding her boss fight again, almost immediately here in depths. Wow, that knockback actually pushing Monstro out of the glitch range. So this becomes a bit of a problem unless you're moving right up and down. See, there we go, keeping him into that pattern. All you gotta do is in between those brimstone shots, move side to side. Problem is that knockback with Guppy's, or excuse me, with Max's head that she has. Oh, look at this! Wow. She has to. She has to take the dead cat, not the tail, because otherwise she was screwed. So, full Guppy for Diana now. More speed increase with that wooden spoon. Important thing, though, 3rd piece of Guppy. She's now got 9 lives at only 1 red heart apiece. But if you might notice, there's a little bit of a change with her. She can fly. Also, every time that she shoots out a tear, she shoots out a fly. Actually, every time she does damage with a tear, it shoots out a fly, is what I should say. Let's see, Curved Horn will stay for the plus damage. Ooh, that got a little close. Let's get a judgy please for Diana as well, because, you know, she totally needs health. Oh, you're not listening, game. Speedball, plus shot, or plus movement speed, plus shot speed as well. Pills, no thanks. Oh, chocolate milk, no thanks as well for Diana. Little bit more health on Zero's side, and that's exactly what Diana's looking for here. But again, 9 lives still remain. 1 red heart apiece, but 9 tries if you do happen to die. But again, prepare for fly spam, as she's still holding on to Guppy's head as well for even more flies out of that every single room. She could have taken the tail afterwards, but there's no need to at this point. It just would have cost her another life. When she went into the room, though, she only had the, the 1 soul heart, basically, and the 1 red heart. Would have killed her to take the Guppy's tail. So she had to take the 9 lives dead cat there. If she wanted full Guppy, which obviously she did, so... Anyway, Zero melting out his boss. He's going to be heading down to the depths himself. Ooh, that got close on Diana's side. Chariot card makes you invincible for a little bit of time. 5 seconds of Unicorn Horn usage with that Chariot card. Let's wait out this loading screen error. Looks like a normal depths 1 on Zero's side. Wait for it to load through. There we go. Actually, Necropolis, so expansion version. But he's only 1 more room away here at this point from his item room, and not too far away from his boss fight. And speaking of boss fights, all Diana's looking for at this point. Wow, did that not pay off? 1 gamble and the thing blows up. Let's get another judgy, please. Let's get her some health. Any type of health will do. That's not needed. That is a ladder and she can fly. Thanks, judgy. You're being rather unreasonable at the moment, bro. Totally not needed, man. Ooh, and here we go. So Diana's found her boss fight to finish off the depths. That'll be Mom's Foot on the other side here. Zero picked up, the Mom's Pill bottle, and again, does have PhDs, so he's going to get a lot of good, at worst, neutral pills like that Bombs Are Key. Excuse me. So again, for now, he's going to hang on to that because he knows that he might get some stats up out of this. In fact, he's most likely going to get some stats up out of this. Diana melts through Red Mom's Heart, though. Moving on down to the womb. Zero moving into his Depths 1 boss fight. Oh no, that Mask of Infamy. Say hello to a little bit of a time sink here, ladies and gents. Notice the no health bar. That's on purpose. This is a troll of a fight, ladies and gents. So take out the heart first. Back of the mask opens up. You can shoot it either from behind or the side here. Diana finally getting through that loading screen herself. It's going to get down to the womb 1. And regular 1 on her side. So again, just looking for boss fights. Got that 1 extra health increase here. So she's sitting at 2 red hearts finally, feeling a lot safer. But again, everything in the womb hits you for a full red heart of damage. So you have to be very, very careful. Well, full heart, I should say. Doesn't matter what type it is. It still hits you for a full heart. Yeah, right, just what Zero did not need to find right here is this Mask of Infamy fight. Talk about your time sink. At the worst possible time, too. So let's see, more flies. Diana keeps moving on over to the left. Again, another point about the womb here. Ooh, that health. Thank you much. Another good point about the womb. There is only the boss fight really to find. You may come across an arcade. You may find a library, a challenge room, something of that nature, but there's no item room, no store down here. So all you really want to find in these races are your boss fights. And the person honking their horn because they thought that that was a good idea outside. Anyways, Diana using that unicorn horn very much to her advantage, taking out both of those Geminis, making that room a breeze. And here's one of those rooms I don't like if I don't have a lot of firepower, and Guppy is exactly what you need to rip through that room. So let's see, knowing where that breaks, Zero gonna head all the way back over here. This should head down towards this boss fight. Wow, was that trolling, ladies and gents. These maps on Zero's side are being trolls today. And again, not when he needs it, although Diana found herself a dead end as well. Has just this one other way to go and should be finding her boss fight shortly. Let me get you a link there, Laser. If Diana had Luckfoot, would she have more flies? Nope, with Guppy, it basically only enacts when you make damage with one of your tiers. So whenever you hit an enemy, you're going to spawn another fly from that. Ooh, look at all that health. Thank you, Soul Hearts. Diana's sitting pretty now with all this health. And there's that boss fight finally after her full clear. Mind you, it was a very quick one, but finally after a full clear, she's going to fight Conquest, and this is called Revenge Time. Conquest's not a bro. Guppy is. Prepare to be hugged by your bro Guppy, because this ain't going to end well for you, Conquest. Getting melted already, down to about 30% health left here. And again, one good way to avoid those beams of light, just like Diana did, hang out right on top of some of those rocks if you can fly. They can't hit you. The charging ones can, but the light beams can't. Ooh, just shy of killing him there. Oh, look at that. Light beams can kill him, though, randomly. Doesn't need flying. Diana gonna leave behind the white pony, head on down to the womb, too. And again, Curse of the Lost, extra rooms here. So this might give ZeroGamePlan a little bit of time to catch up as he moves into his mom's foot fight at the end of the depths, too. So again, still a full floor plus this boss fight behind, but anything can happen like an XL floor. Also notice, he has a full health pill in tow. So you can thank Mom's Pill Bottle and the PhD for that one. Ooh, Joker card now for Diana. She actually has a decision, though. I see what decision she's making. Anytime you go into a Devil Deal or God Room in the womb, too, that's the way down to Shale. So if you guys ever need to easily make sure that you get a way down to Shale early on, there's your way. Because until your 10th kill, you're not guaranteed that way. But, like I said, anytime that you get that Devil Deal or God Room, it's only a way down to Shale to fight Satan. That's all you will ever get in the womb, too. So if you're Magic D250, you'd be using that and fighting Satan right now. Diana's just going to walk right over here. I was going to say try to find her boss fight, but right as I say those words, she found her boss fight. So 2 floors ahead now, looking to take out Mom's Heart and get herself a 1-0 lead on the left side is PrincezzxDiana, who has been melting through right now. Yeah, there's no need. The build's way too OP. And like I was saying, look at Mom's Heart. Everybody say goodbye to Mom's Heart. Diana's got a 1-0 lead. Wow, did she just melt that. Think about the time that ZeroGamePlan just took there on Mom's foot. Now look at Mom's Heart and how fastly that just got melted. Yeah, right? Nope. No. Full Guppy wins that one without question, so wow to that one. Great job there by Diana, especially at only the 1 heart. Never, oh, look at this. And Zero got that XL floor I was talking about. Oh, so he's going to have 2 back-to-back boss fights looking at him on that floor, too. So he could have made up a lot of time very quickly right there, too. This is where this game is a straight-up troll, ladies and gentlemen. So wow to that. But again, Guppy on Diana's side, a 1-0 lead. Ridiculously nicely done on that one. And again, we will be right back for round number 2. Yeah, we're going to doggy paddle for a minute or 2. So anyways, we're going to get them both reset. We're going to hug it out. Give us about 2 minutes or so here. They're probably both going to run ads because both of these 2 are partners here on Twitch. So let me give you a link into both of their channels. Go say what's up to both ZeroGamePlan and Diana. Tell them both great race and good luck in round number 2. We'll be right back in 2 minutes here. And like I said, hang tight. We got round 2 coming up soon. Alrighty, we're back. We got round number 2 just about to begin here, so let me flip this back on over, and you can see we got PrincezzxDiana leading 1-0 right now. Again, a pretty ridiculous run last time there for her. Had full guppy by, I believe it was Depths 1, and everything just kind of melted from there on out. So again, a very nice job on her side. Another really good job on ZeroGamePlan's side as well. He had a great build going as well, but man, he was 2 floors behind. It got that XL floor on the womb right as Diana finished off her fight. But again, nothing he could do there against Guppy. He hung really, really close, though. So again, we had a really good race that first round. We got another, at least one more ahead of us here. Zero going to look to tie this up against Diana. Diana going to look to win one of the next 2 and win this one outright tonight. Again, like we were saying in chat. Hold on one second. Oh, sorry, I had a sneezing coming there. Anyway, so, like I was saying in chat, if ZeroGamePlan somehow does still lose tonight, keep in mind, and Wolf does win later tonight, that would actually clinch Wolf the last playoff spot in the NFC. So like I was saying, Diana could definitely play playoff spoiler here against ZeroGamePlan. So lots riding on both sides here. Diana wants that little bit of pride knowing she knocked somebody out of the playoffs. Maybe a friend of hers, but hey, there's that bit of pride saying you did something like that to finish the year. So again, they're off and racing. Best of luck to you both again. Zero's going to start off with something good. Diana, kinda, sorta, but she's going to reset that weight. Well, really on this? Man, it really wants Zero to take that dead cat, doesn't it? Yeah, he's just going to reset this one. So both get a reset on these. Again, Diana saw the toothpicks, so let's see those Spaz TP. It's technically the no toothpicks, but whatever. It's new prefix, so we all have to get used to it. Anyway, so show me those toothpick emotes. Again, those are banned. Not technically banned. She could have taken them if she wanted them. Chose to re-roll them. That's the only item on that list that you can choose to take. Again, not that good. Just gives you a shot speed increase. Ooh, what is good is that mulligan, so Zero's off and running with his race here. But again, she re-rolled it, got the wafer out of it. Didn't really want that, as it only gives you the real half damage come later on in the race on 2 floors. So she wants to start off with something a little bit better. And Zero with that mulligan, gonna 1 out of every 6 shots, give or take. So about 17% will round up. He's gonna fire out a fly on top of his tiers. Team Bean assemble? Absolutely, so Diana off and running as a very good space use item. Zero picked up the crown. So money on Zero's side as he picks up Pageant Boy. So let's see those yes crowns as well. And again, Diana gonna head into a Gemini fight. Ooh, just missed the poison with the bean there. So again, that's a once per room recharge. Nicely placed bombs on that. Zero with the Curse of Darkness cannot see his mini-map, though already found Curse Room and Boss Fight here. Actually now knows where his Secret Room is, too, if he wants it. Again, with no bombs, he doesn't want to take the extra damage to get out of there, so he'll leave that behind for now and remember where it's at. But he's going to go look for his item room here. Alright, a little bit of range up with Mom's underwear. Nothing that special, but Diana moving on to her second floor. Alright, Roid Rage, mismarked item that only gives you speed increase, and it's a pretty large speed up, so ZeroGamePlan's going to be running on through these floors again. He'll be right on back over towards that boss fight. Diana probably wishing she didn't pick. Oh, Lord almighty. It really wants these 2 to take that dead cat. That's the 3rd time we've seen it tonight now in 2 races between these 2. Wow. So again, Zero into his boss fight, going to be taking out double Monstro. Nothing too scary about these, just have to watch out for when one does jump. Yeah, let's see, even more speed with that belt for Zero. Wow, now he's really roasting here. So there's the Bible. Again, banned item because that one hit kills both Mom's Foot and Mom's Heart. We saw how long those fights can take, as opposed to if you get a good build, how quick they go last time. But again, gonna re-roll that. Turns it into the Scapular, which if he gets down to half a red heart, once per room when that happens, would spawn him 1 full blue soul heart. And again, Diana into her item room, gonna grab Mini Mush, which we saw ZeroGamePlan with last time. Makes it itty bitty. And gives you a little bit of a movement speed increase and range up on your tiers. Alright, both heading into boss fights. Again, Zero 1 floor ahead, though, has not gotten his item room yet. Probably hoping for God Room or Devil Deal at the end of this room if he can take out Gertie. And again, Diana working on Larry Jr. here, just about done with her basement. I'm thinking Zero with that key is still probably going to head back for his item room. Again, we'll see what he happens to get here, and if he does get a Devil Deal or God Room to kind of compensate. But again, being behind 1-0, he may skip on ahead. This being a racing situation, a lot of erasers are willing to skip item rooms if they come across runs like this where they're pretty decently good to go. See, a little bit of fire rate increase for Diana. She's got the wire coat hanger, and again, moving on to her caves. Also getting that loading screen, getting a Curse of the Labyrinth, so XL floor now on Diana's side. There's her first of what will be 2 item rooms. Again, those will be spread out. When she finds her boss fights, those will be side by side. So again, Caves 1 and Caves 2 jammed together for her here. What's up, Mr. Hatter? How you doing? Good to see you back, man. Glad that cleared up. Oh, and somebody beat me to it. There you go, Shadow. Let's see, now we got homing bombs on Diana's side. Oops, I think she accidentally... There we go. Didn't even notice that for whatever stupid reason, but that would explain why she did it. Item rock, and I'm a dip. Anyways, you get 5 rocks and homing ability on... Or 5 rocks. You get 5 bombs and homing abilities on those. Yeah, you get 5 gigantic rocks to throw at people. Enjoy. Actually, that'd be kind of a cool item. You get a bunch of rocks, but it gives you a huge speed down until you actually use them. It'd be kind of a fair trade-off. That'd be kind of cool to see. Anyways, building up all these extra enemies here. Gertie finally dead. Just got to take care of these flies on Zero's side. I have 5 rocks. Holy crap, man. I want that item. That sounds great. Alright, a little bit of range up for Zero. No special room, so he's going to head back for his item room here. Yeah, well, I thought about it for a second, and indeed he is going to go for it. He's got enough movement speed that as long as he doesn't find dead-end rooms... Wow, I really got to finish sentences before he walks into rooms, apparently. But as long as he doesn't find dead-end rooms, it shouldn't take him too long to come across it. This should be a pretty small floor here for Caves 1. But again, Diana making up time, just looking for those 2 boss fights, maybe 1 more item room here. Can I give a dead cat for 5 rocks? We're gonna have to think about this trade. Wanna maybe, I don't know, throw in, you know, like a rock on hand? Maybe we have a deal? Maybe then. Only if with the rock on hand do we have a deal. Alright, Zero's come across his item room, by the way. I'll let you auto-start with it. Oh, talking crap already. Like, you can go ahead and possibly lose. That'd be cool. Ooh, Mr. Mega, so plus damage, 5 bombs, and plus radius on the explosion for those bombs. It's not much on the radius, but it's something. So again, nice damage up there on Zero's side once more. Looks like he's going to try for his secret room as he wants a little more money to grab what's in his store there. No luck finding this yet. Maybe down here. This has almost got to be it. There we go. Thanks. All that for 3 cents. The least he could have done was giving him, I don't know, 9 that are usually in there. That's a bit of a troll again, game. So Zero's leaving behind his store once more, moving on down to his caves too. Yeah, now are these 5 small rocks, and thusly we get a lot of damage and fire rate increase, but we don't move? Because if that's the case, do you really want the rocks? Actually, I think in Zero's situation, 5 small rocks might still let him move. He's got almost enough speed at this point that he might actually be in the positive after picking those up. It'd be darn close, but I'd like to see it. Ooh, luck down for those pills on Diana's side. Somewhere at the end of this hallway, we're going to find our other item room and 2 boss fights. So help me, we're going to. Alright, speaking of item rooms, ZeroGamePlan into his on Caves 2. Going to grab the relic. Every 4 rooms he clears out, that's going to spawn 1 blue soul heart for him to pick up. Aw, game. Really, Flash? Edmund was talking about that in week 2 when we interviewed him here. That's the one thing that drives Edmund craziest about this game, is when you put a bomb down like that, like ZeroGamePlan just did, and it doesn't put the ladder across for you when you blow the rock up. He hates the fact that that happens. I just tested it. You sure you don't want to start with 5? Let me guess, can't move? Ooh, Diana got cornered there, so 1 spider up underneath her, and Zero's now got a huge time advantage here in round 2. A little bit of movement speed increase. Diana's actually going to take that and try to catch up here. Yep, you keep taking speed downs, and yeah, you'll at one point hit, like, base bottom speed, where I don't know if you stop moving completely, but you sure as hell feel like it, if nothing else. Alright, Lucky Till on Diana's side. 10% more chance now that she gets items to spawn, whether that be out of chests, at the end of rooms, also out of item rocks. You can wind up getting a third soul heart from time to time. Ha! That's awesome, Attack. Like, yeah, sure you don't want to? We pulled that off in Spider-Mod the other day, too, on the, when we were messing around and just trying to have fun with it. Oh, I love it. Alright, a little bit of damage and 1 health container there for Diana. She'll move on to her second floor. Zero gonna put out that golden poop. Probably was hoping for money. Gets the, instead, counterfeit penny. Now as a trinket, if he picks up coins, that gives him a chance he picks up 1 extra penny on top of whatever it is. Yeah, so that's what happens. You can probably move, it's just a matter of where the heck are you on the screen. That'd get real fun to deal with. Actually, Otaku, do me a favor again. Do exactly what you did there with the 5 small rocks. Also give yourself, like, Guppy's head and infinite usability on it and see if the flies show up. Actually, I guess it wouldn't matter. You'd still see the flies. See if the flies orbit around you. I'm curious to see. And yes, I'm putting my racers to work now to find out things for me. That, again, you can't do in the real game, but hey, it's funny. The flies are invisible, holy crap. But you're visible at that point. Okay, that's weird. Didn't expect that outcome. Yeah, I figured you wouldn't be able to move. That'd be way too much speed down, so I knew you wouldn't be able to move. Anyways, that room, dear God, is this room nasty on Zero's side. Doing a great job of it, though. And wow, now we got dueling mulligans going on as Diana picks it up, too. Uh-oh. So again, she's pretty far behind here, but that makes no say in how this one's going to finish up. So again, both rockin' mulligans. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, wow. How did that push the bomb that direction at Zero? What happened there? Oh, jeez. On into his second to last item room. That Forgive Me Now pill would reset the entire floor. He's going to say flat out no thanks to that one and leave it behind. Because he'd also get rid of his D6 in the same output there. Alright, so Steven, 1 of 2 items coming out of this on Diana's side. You either get a damage up tumor for your tears, or you get the follower, Little Steve, that's got homing shots. Yeah, I think Atako will make that trade, so he'll start with a 9 lives dead cat and not be able to pick up any items, and Wolf has to start with 5 small rocks. Deal, right? Totally. So anyways, there's Steven, like I said, the rarer damage up tumor, so plus damage on Diana's tears now. And she'll be moving on down to her caves, again, now only the 2 floors behind ZeroGamePlan. Little Steve may be a bro, but Steven's even better. Yeah, Razor Blade, so that'll damage you to up your damage in the room, and again, yes, that will stack on top of itself, so if you use it 2 times, it still ups your damage more. That's a good question. I don't know that a floor that started off as a Womb 1 can actually turn into a Womb XL at that point, or, you know, something similar of the nature. I'm not sure that that can happen. I've never tried, though. So that's a really good question, actually. Ah, that Jewel song again. Alright, there's that Soul Heart finally procking out of the relic. Sorry, it didn't sound like my cat was hacking up a lung here in the background by actually cleaning his claws, which, God, that's the worst sound I've ever heard you make. Thank you for stopping. Sorry, I was muted just for that. Anyway, Zero on into his store trying to spend that money, instead finding greed. So he'll be up to 20 cents now. Again, has one store remaining at this point, so we'll see if that happens to pay off for him. See you, Pa. Have yourself a good one. Alright, left hand now on Diana's side means more red chest spawns for her, so you got more chance of soul hearts and things of the nature. Also, maybe some guppy items, believe it or not. Alright, that tower card actually paying off kind of nicely, getting a good 25% damage done to Chad. She'll wind up with a little Chad at the end of this. Kind of like the relic, every couple rooms that you clear, you get half a red heart spawn instead. If the bot links it, there we go, Jack. How you doing today? So there's a split link into both Diana and ZeroGamePlan's channel, and no problem at all. So there's a little chat for her, and again, Zero finding his boss fight in a real nasty connecting room. So having to worry about dealing with all of these masks. I hate these things. These are by far my least favorite enemies in this game. I hate these masks, and especially in this room if you can't fly. This music is done by Family Jewel 7X. I'll get you guys a link here. If I could spell. Don't know why when you throw numbers in there it messes with me, so there's the links for you. Conquest isn't a regular enemy, though. Alright, thank you, Soul Heart Proc. Zero up to 2 hearts again. And he'll be on in to fight War, so thankfully not the glitched out version, actually gets legitimate War this time, so we finally get to see him. But he'll wind up with a second cube of meat at the end of this, so again, no health increase, but guaranteed item here with that cube of meat. So again, it'll be his second one, meaning, get over there, War. There we go, just barely got sniped by that, and I mean barely, I think, hit the edge of that. Oh, stay on the screen, man. But again, cube of meat's going to add on, so that'll be Meat Boy's head floating around Zero. Still do the same blocking, but also add on 1 shot coming out of him. And if he would stay on the screen, he's almost to the point where Zero's going to knock him off his horse and make him chase. And again, Zero has plenty of speed. There we go. So he's got plenty of speed to outrun War. So again, Diana on the same floor at this point. Still looking for item room and boss fight. I'd say she may be okay with this build enough. Like, she's going to check this curse room, but she may be okay skipping past her item if she comes across her boss fight. Speaking of that, ZeroGamePlan advancing down to Depths 2, so again, 1 floor advantage on his side, and he needs to win this and the next one for that matter. That 7th loss in the NFC could be absolutely damning this season. You wind up with a 7th loss, chances are you probably aren't going to be in the playoffs. It's really, really close there. Again, Zero needs a little bit of help and to go 2-0 the rest of the year, probably to make it in. 1-1's feasible, but he needs a lot of help at that point. Alright. Excuse me. So, while Diana was taking damage and was invincible, she used up that Razor Blade use, so she gets plus damage in this room. Again, if you're in invincibility frames, you can actually pop that, but without actually using up hearts, I should say. So 2 full hearts remain on her side. You see, that resets every single room, too, so you have to be kind of careful with using up your hearts. Ooh, getting cheap shotted there. Alright, Zero down to 1.5 hearts himself, so both even on health at this point. Make that just a little bit more on Zero's side. Thank you to the Relic once again for proccing that Soul Heart. And both dealing with Globins. We're pretty dead even, guys. Except for the fact that we got the 1 floor differential. We're pretty dead even. Even with this build, we both have mulligans here. This is kind of ridiculous. And the only real difference between these two, Diana's got more damage on her tears, and instead of the Relic on Zero's side, she's got little chats. So red hearts for her, but blue hearts for ZeroGamePlan, which are much easier to pick up. But let's see, we got different rooms coming up here. We got boss fight looking at ZeroGamePlan. He's going to find that last item room before he deals with Mom's foot. There's no way to get back out of that room unless you can teleport, which he doesn't have. So he'll look for that last item room first. We got a 3-shot here for Diana. Look at this, all these soul hearts off of that item rock. The 1 extra coming off of the red chest. And she'll grab those 2 pills, not doing anything for her. Alright, Hierophant card, exactly what Zero needs. 2 more soul hearts on his side. There's that boss fight to finish off Depths 1 on Diana. She's going to get Little Gish at the end of this Gish fight. So follow her, more damage popping out from behind her. And again, that'll have tar effects, which will slow down movement speed and shot speed of any enemy they inflict it on. Alright, gotta do it. A little bit more health up on Zero's side. He's going to take that so that he can actually feel a little bit safer with now... I can't do math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 hearts. This is what happens when you get empty hearts in between the blue ones and the red ones for me. I don't math well. Anywho, so like I was saying, a little bit more health up there for Zero. He's got to deal with a couple of extra enemies out of this challenge room, but makes it well worth it in this case. The only way you can get into the blood challenge room is having 1 red heart or less available at the time. So might as well check it. He found that health. Gotta take it. There's Little Gish, speaking of gotta take those items, so that'll follow around Diana. Like I said, you see that black effect on enemies will slow them down both movement and shot speed. And again, that extra damage, definitely not gonna go unnoticed, believe me. So 1 last enemy for Zero to take out here. Closest heart kill this season was about half a second differential. I actually had to wait for the racers to tell me who called it first on their call. It was about half a second literally between the 2. And that was Mellow Ace and CDR Bystro, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it was like done. That's how close they were. Alright, a little bit of range up for ZeroGamePlan with Mom's underwear. Yeah, I'm gonna say don't give false information, being that Cobalt and Taku didn't even play this year's LVR. So where you got those numbers from, I have no idea, because you dreamed up that matchup, bro. Alright, Black Beam will get Panic Farts now on ZeroGamePlan's side. If he takes damage, that'll put out a Poison Bomb, or we'll call it a Poison Bomb, if you will. Poison AoE damage. My question would be, why didn't you ban him after the 3rd? Alright, so Zero gonna move on to face Mom's foot here. Gonna get Diana on that same Depths 2 floor, just looking for the same fight. So not that far behind, but Zero with a nice time advantage here, putting out some good damage himself. Not the same as Diana's, though. What's up, King? How you doing today? Alright, Diana back up at full health now, let alone the 1.5 soul hearts on top of it. Zero down below that 50% mark on Mom's heart, working on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 hearts. Yeah, I did do math correctly. 4 hearts, see what I mean? Put empty hearts in between, I'm gonna screw this up. So again, if Mom herself hits you, that's 1 full heart of damage. Anything else in the room hits you, that's half a heart here on Zero's side. One of the things you always gotta watch out for. Alright, somewhere at the end of this hallway for Diana is going to be that same fight that Zero just finished off. A little more health up for him. Looks like he'll take the Polaroid with. If he gets down to half a red heart, every time he takes damage thereafter, it would give him that 5-second damage shield, getting down to half a red, or in this case, let's say that he gets down to half a red heart, then finds a ton of soul hearts. Every time he got hit after that, because he was still at half a red heart, same thing. Again, Blue Baby, same theory. If you're the Blue Baby, you get hit while you're holding on to that. You don't have red hearts. Triggers every time. It's quite nice. Alright, a couple extra soul hearts for Diana. Where is that foot? There we go. So she's got herself a clear room. Zero's only got one more room to clear out after this. He'll be on over to his Womb 1 boss fight already. Diana will give herself that little bit of damage up using the Razor Blade. And taking out pretty nice chunks of damage here already on Mom. Again, with that Unicorn Horn, we'll see Zero put together about 5 seconds worth of slamming an enemy in the face here and doing some damage. Ooh, Conquest, again, not a bro. Definitely going to get Unicorn Horned. So very nicely done, just about at the end of that timer. Ooh, nice bounce on the bomb there to actually hit one of those horsemen. Oh, that's evil. So again, this is why Conquest, not a bro. He puts those random beams of light out, and if you can't fly, there's a good chance one's gonna randomly hit you, like it just did there. Again, Zero keeping that 1 floor advantage. Diana just about done with her depths too, though. Little bit more range up. All those Mom items coming today. Unbelievable. So she'll be down to her Womb level. And now it's all about her finding boss fights to catch up. Ooh, that dodge at the last second there by ZeroGamePlan. That got way too close for my liking. But very nicely done. And let's see, without the flying ability at the moment, he already used up his charge on Unicorn Horn. ZeroGamePlan going to take the White Pony on with him. Flying plus movement speed. Charge ability that makes you invincible, charges you in a straight line, and does those beams of light that you just saw from Conquest. But again, really short Womb floors here. Yep, this one more room to clear out on Zero's side. He'll be right on over to Mom's Heart looking to tie this up in 1 apiece. And just these 3 eyes to take out here, so Diana really gonna have to play some catch-up now. Still has not found her boss fight on Womb 1. That's the importance of the compass, ladies and gents. So again, with those big Mr. Mega Bombs, Zero gonna drop 1 of his 3 right now. Again, every time he takes damage, you'll see that poison effect on whatever actually hits him. There's Diana's boss fight, Teratoma. So again, keeping that 1 floor differential between the two. So now the question becomes, how much damage extra does Diana have? Because Zero's only got the 1 bomb left now. Perfect timing on that. Ooh, never mind. I thought it was perfect timing, but he missed 2 of the knights that walked away a little too early. And Zero at that 50% mark on Mom's Heart, maybe making it to the point where it's too little too late. Little health up for Diana. She'll move on down to the Womb too. But where's that boss fight, and how quickly can she find it? This is almost to the point of no return. Again, one of those poop socks flying out of the actual room. I hate when that happens. This is why I hate these enemies. There's 50% mark and below for ZeroGamePlan, so 1 more round. He ought to keep it lives out the rest of the time. We'll probably see the charge ability at that point and hope he actually hits it with those crack... Oh, never mind. He used it now. I'll be damned. So there you go. Here's the cheap shot in Mom, where she doesn't, you now have to clear out the room of these enemies while she cheap shots at you. Because she's not technically there, but she's sure as heck shooting. There we go. Now she'll pop back out. Now Zero can hit her. That's why I would have waited till the point where she started firing like this and stayed out on the screen. Then I would have done the charge ability. Still working out decently enough, though. Zero down to just 4 hearts left, but still working along nicely here. Not much left to do on Mom's Heart, and should not be too much more of an issue. Again, gotta watch out for the Globin, though. Ask Melloways. There we go. Did take it out, so Mom's Heart, I should say, actually took out that Globin for him. Very nicely done, and we are tied up at 1. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Okay, sorry, I had to. I saw it and I had to. Anyways, very nicely done. Zero's tied this up in 1 apiece, so very nice round there. Very nicely done, Zero. And again, on that note, we're going to get them both reset one more time. We have another Game 3 coming up, so our second of the day already within 2 races, guys and gals. So hang tight here. Really close one so far. We got round 3 coming up. We'll see who the winner is. Can Diana play playoff spoiler against ZeroGamePlan, or does he keep himself alive and make it so that Wolf actually cannot clinch later tonight? We'll find out. Hang tight for about 2 minutes. Let me get you a link into both of their channels. And again, hang tight. We'll be right back with you. We'll find out who your winner is. Alright, we're back and we're clear, so we got round number 3 just about to begin. Looks like Zero just finished up his ads as well, so let me flip this back on over, and as you can see, we are tied up at 1 at the moment between PrincezzxDiana, who won the first round with a ridiculous guppy build, and who was really close in round number 2, but lost that one to ZeroGamePlan, who again had a pretty kind of crappy no damage up build himself. Excuse me, but again, with that mulligan, the only thing he had going for him damage-wise worked it out and got himself through. So we are tied up in 1, like I said. Pivotal game 3 right now, so we find out who your winner is going to be. I'm trying not to hiccup, so I apologize for that breathe-in, but wow, the only way I can do this. Anyway, so like I was saying, if ZeroGamePlan wins this, he moves himself into better positioning to get into the playoffs, and he needs to here, so he needs to win this one. Otherwise, he opens it up where Wolf can actually, with a win later tonight, clinch the last playoff spot in the NFC, so Diana can really play playoff spoiler here with the victory herself. So they both got a lot on the line. Best of luck to you both. They'll get off and race them whenever they're ready. Let me get you a link into both of their channels, guys. And again, go wish them both good luck. Hang out, wish your favorite racer the best of luck, obviously. You know, I'm not telling you not to root for them both, but they're both really awesome people. Go hang out in both Diana and Zero's chats. Give them both the support. And like I said, please wish them both good luck. They're both going to need it. They're off and racing. I'll say it again. Best of luck, you two. Ooh, Parasite on Diana's side. Uh-oh, so we're off and running for her. Zero's going to have a reset incoming because he got nothing showing for him. He got Holy Water, which you do not want. So Diana really doing good here with 2 Soul Hearts as well in her curse room. Split shots off of Parasite, by the way. Also a fire rate increase, so she'll be very, very ecstatic about this run. Ooh, and so will Zero for that matter. Mom's Contacts, freeze effects on his shots. So Diana going to play Demon Judgy. Come on, please, Demon Judgy. Ooh, Demon Judgy gave her something. It was kind of crappy, but Monstro's Tooth, not terrible at least at first. You can bring that down on top of bosses, or any enemies for that matter. Anything that moves. That'll basically, well, actually, that's adding long legs, but anything that you want in the room. And again, it's random if there's more than one enemy, but that'll stomp down, do a pretty decent amount of damage. You see the split shot with Parasite, though, with those orange shots on Diana's side. Anything it makes contact with, you get that to split off in a T pattern based off of your range. And both into their boss fights, we got Larry Jr. for Diana, and everybody's favorite, Famine, on the right side for ZeroGamePlan. So let's all say, to Famine if y'all would. Yeah, it's a tough call, like, and again, for me especially, I'm friends with both of them, so I can't ever root for one person over the other, and I never would, especially as a commissioner. That'd be like Pete Rose gambling against his team. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. So I have to obviously be, you know, completely, like, you know, fair, just like, oh, they both have a good, both have a good chance of winning, so I'm being serious with this too, but, you know what I mean? I can't even pick favorites, honestly. I picked who I thought would be in the finals, and that's as far as I'll go. I'm not ever gonna pick who's gonna win a game. Because this is, wow, this is going to get interesting, though. So now pinking shears to replace the D6 on Zero's side. That'll cut your body off from your head. Oh, jeez. It really wants to give people that dead cat. It really does. So Diana going to pass up one of the guppy items this time and hope to find the other three like she did in the first round if she could. But again, Zero now with that pinking shears, as I was getting to, will cut your body off from the rest of, or your head off from the rest of your body, which then runs around the room, damaging anything it comes in contact with. Alright, Sacrificial Dagger now, so again, Diana's build looking even nicer, as that's going to orbit around her, doing 17 damage to anything it comes in contact with. Again, as an orbital, though, does not block shots in this case, so you're only getting the damage output from it, but if you get to freeze anything, you're going to faceplant and do a heck of a lot of damage really quickly. Wait till she fights Mom's foot. That's where you're really going to see it shine. Them Demon Judges, they've been kind of but she's going to pass on this one, too. There you see, as it actually brushed right past that enemy. You saw without a tear actually took it down. Ooh, finally Money Equals Power shows up this week, but unpurchasable as it costs 3 soul hearts. So Zero going to leave that behind. Also, Lord of the Pit would have given him flying ability. But again, not worth the 2 hearts right there, as he's only got 3 at his disposal total. So leaving both behind, pretty much no choice. Money Equals Power would have given him damage up for every coin that he picked up, by the way. And you see Diana taking care of the, the Headless Horseman. So she's probably going to wind up with flying ability here. She's going to replace her D6 with that pony, as soon as that blood disappears. There we go. So flying ability, plus 2 movement speed. Also a charge on that pony that goes out in a straight line, makes you invincible, and hits anything in your path. Wow, Diana does not want to touch Guppy items today. So with no keys, not going to touch Guppy's tail, which gives you more chance of chest spawns. Hence, probably not going to get those keys. Going to have to use them to get through the open, or the locked chest, I should say. So with none at the moment, leaving behind the second of her Guppy items. Speaking of keys, that's why she left it. Into her item room for the bomb bag. Every couple of rooms she clears now will spawn a bomb for her. Yeah, that library, not the greatest, but Necronomicon decent enough, would give you death card usage every time. Anarchist Cookbook, the one that he just replaced, would give you 5 to 6 random bomb spawns for ZeroGamePlan. But again, no use as opposed to that pinking shears. He'll keep it in his 1 heart remaining at the moment and keep moving on along here in Catacombs 1. Oh, this is where it gets kind of screwy with the timing on the greed heads jumping if you freeze them. So we'll see how this plays out. I don't like these rooms. That's why. Down to... Ooh! Down goes ZeroGamePlan. I was going to say down to half a heart, but wow, cheap shot at again by greed there. I don't like those rooms, man. So he's going to look for a new item room to start off with, and that puts Diana well in the lead here. And with that flying ability, doesn't have to worry about the urine on the ground. Little bit of health up, full heal for Diana, and she'll be moving on down to Caves 2. Well, this ain't over yet, guys. Those are real short floors that Zero has to make up. All he needs to find is 1 item here. And again, with that item room, we'll see what he gets. Spider Butt, probably not that item. So he's going to reset quickly, hoping for something better. Oh, I love the Parasite. That's one of my favorite items. Like, as far as shot changers goes, that's one of my favorites. I love that splitting ability. You can get rid of so many enemies bunched up together so quickly with just one shot. Alright, again, even though Zero's found this item, or excuse me, even though he's found this boss fight, he's gonna go find his item room here on Basement 1 to make sure it's a run he wants to keep before he worries about anything. Also, those soul hearts may stay unpicked up for the time being. He's gonna see if there's a curse room. He doesn't want to waste a soul heart in the process. He would rather lose a red heart. So yes, he knows they're there. Yes, he will be back for them. Question is if he can get rid of a red heart going into a curse room. And again, real quick, let's get a judgy please on Diana's side. Thanks for the key. She's going to need that anyways, but she wants an item. Range up, not the item we were talking about, but she'll take Mom's underwear. Also, ooh, Book of BOILeR would be, I think it's 2 times damage multiplier on your tiers. She'll leave that behind for the flying capabilities, a little too overpowered. Finally getting one of those bombs to spawn out of the bomb bag. Zero's got a new run going here. Ooh, Book of Shadows would be 12 seconds of invincibility. He'll check that curse room first. Wow, nothing good. That's a reset incoming. Wow, no luck for him. Another judgy please on Diana's side. She's out of money, though. Wow, more resets. Curse of the Labyrinth, not what you want. You don't want an XL floor on the first because you have to get 2 keys to get into your item rooms at that point instead of having this one for free on a normal floor for Zero. So he's close to his boss. Let's get some bomb bag. Again, not what he wants. We need some damage up. Bombs wouldn't be that terrible, but again, not what he's looking to start with here. So we'll bomb into the store. 13 cents now. Book of Revelations. That's another reset incoming. He was hoping for something like Treasure Map Compass in there, I'm sure. Maybe Blue Candle, obviously. If you get Blue Candle, you never turn that down. You're not expecting it, though. But Diana on into her Caves 2 boss fight, gonna take on Pestilence. That'll be a second orbital. Whoa! Enough shots there, Pestilence? Damn, sir. Whoa, really wants to give Zero that Book of Shadows for the invincibility. Still coming across nothing. That's another reset happening. So again, a 1 cube of meat will be added onto the orbital brigade here for Diana. Finally, a shot-blocking orbital. And she'll be on down to her depths here. Oh, dude, I would never turn down a candle. If I had the money for it and I didn't buy the candle, please check my temperature because I'm wrong in the head at that point. I guess it depends. If I really, really need my space use item, I could see not taking it, but that'd be few and far between. Speaking of few and far between, Yum Heart on Zero's side. Ugh. So let's see, bombs are key. Did nothing good for him. He's going to reset that one again. So having no luck there. Yeah, Robo Baby, not the worst thing, but he's going to reset this one too. Oh, being able to fly, especially in the what am I trying to say? The caves in the depths. I couldn't think of the name of them. But being able to fly, especially in those 2 floors, is just immensely crucial. You can get so much extra good stuff out of it, let alone dodge. The dodging's probably the biggest selling point of flying. But as you can see, ooh, and there you go, this is why it pays off. Crystal Ball for Diana is going to give her a full map reveal. Also that card, a Joker card, taking her, oh really, taking her into what is a God Room on this floor. Again, that's a free trip to a God Room or a Devil Deal, whichever happens to exist. And in this case, we got the Holy Bible showing up for Diana, which is a banned item. Yeah, damage up on half your tiers? Ooh, Zero going to reset that too. He wants a shot changer now to catch up. Anyways, so like I was saying, Diana, good God, what am I thinking of? The Holy Bible, anyways, is banned because it would one-hit kill both Mom's Foot and Mom's Heart. And speaking of Diana, gonna grab herself the PhD, make her way on down to the far lower right side, and try to be done with Depths 1 here. Guys, it's not 205 seconds to reset. Think about what you just said. That'd be over 3 minutes to reset a run by holding down the R button. Well, keep in mind, Zero knows that, like, and again, finally coming across something good here, but again, knowing that he needs, Jesus. Anyways, knowing that he needs to win this one. Good God, I can't talk today. Anyways, like I was saying, Zero winds up losing here. That puts him in a terrible, terrible spot NFC playoff picture-wise, so he knows that he's got to make a comeback against Diana, who's got a pretty dang good build going on. And again, knows that he needs some type of shot changer. Finally coming across it here with Max's head. So again, knockback on his tiers and plus damage, so that's pretty darn nice. And again, good way to start off. A little bit of health up, he'll be onto his second floor. And again, hoping for something. Brimstone, Mom's Knife, any type of devil deal, God item room like Sacred Heart. He needs something here. And again, gonna head on in. Let's fight Famine one more time, so everybody say hey to Famine if you would. I'm getting quicker at doing that. I don't have to, like, line up anymore to actually do it and prepare myself. I can just flat out do that voice now. Getting kind of better. Anyways, Diana on over to her boss fight finally. Gonna fight Gish one more time here on Depths 1. Guaranteed little Gish follower that'll, again, shoot out those tar tiers, slowing down both movement speed and shot speed of enemies. There's that keeping me for Zero as he fights off, excuse me, almost called him Pestilence, as he fights off Famine and heads on down to the Caves 1. Curse of Darkness going to give him no mini-map here. I can say, hey, Famine from Binding of Isaac on command. I don't think that's going to give me too many jobs, bro. Unless it's in the voiceover field or something, I don't think that's going to wind up giving me too many jobs. Even at that point, resumes in the audio industry. Yeah, no, that's really, it's a thing, but where I worked, yeah, no, it wasn't. You just had to kind of prove yourself. Anyways, there's a little Gish for Diana. She'll be moving on down to Depths 2. And, excuse me, Zero on Caves 1 right now, making a quick comeback here with Max's head, and again, trying to make up as much time as he can very quickly. So finally with that good starting item, he's going to head on into this curse room. Which, ooh, there we go. What was I just saying, guys? There's Brimstone. He's been asking for damage, and I just asked for Brimstone for him. So 2 heart cost, he is down to 2 red hearts, but Max's head Brimstone now for ZeroGamePlan. And again, the last item room showing up there for PrincezzxDiana. She gets the Peeper, which will pop out one of her eyeballs. That'll float around the room doing damage to anything it comes in contact with. So she probably knows what Zero's got. He's also found his boss fight here for Caves 1, and she's going to try to cruise along. That Sun card's going to help. Full red heart heal, full map and compass reveal, and 100 damage to anything in the room. Again, look at this. Peep isn't even moving. He's just like, dude, just Brimstone me. Oh, yeah, feels right, man. Feels good. Oh, I gotta pee. I'm just gonna sit here. That's cool. Oh, he finally jumped. It took half damage finally before Peep finally moved. Wow. Alright, might as well try that curse room for Diana. More pills. Bombs are key would switch out those 21 keys to make them 21 bombs. A little bit more fire rate increase, and she'll be heading on along here. Just looking for that boss fight to finish off Depths 2. And Zero finishing off his. Doesn't really need the range up for Mom's Lipstick as he's capped out already with Brimstone. He'll take it anyways. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, range. I just saw the look on his face. Knife and Brimstone together don't do anything. One overwrites the other, and the opposite way of picking it up, which I think is if you have... Crap, I forgot it. You got the knife and you take Brimstone, it does nothing for you. Had to think about the directions on that, but I think I said that right. Anyways, Diana finding her boss fight, gonna fight Mom's Foot, blue version of it again. So let's see, do you just use the Sun card for damage against her? She's gonna sit here and just hang out down by the door, hope that Mom's gonna spawn her arm often enough where that sacrificial dagger will put in some work. Perfect timing there. And right back over to the door, hoping for the arm over and over. Ooh, down to just the 1 heart. Yeah, pretty much had to. So Sun card's gonna do 100 damage to Mom. She gets herself that full red heart heal, 2 more soul hearts out of it. Not gonna get the map reveal in the womb. Waiting for an XL. Oh, god damn it. Really? Yep, waiting for the XL floor. Jesus Christ, game. Could you troll people more than that? So Diana had to play it safe to make sure she survived that last boss fight there. Popped her Sun card just a little bit early because she had to. And now doesn't get the map reveal on this Womb XL, which could have made that exceptionally quick for her. So welcome to this game, trolling the ever-living sin out of you, folks. Only only in Binding of Isaac. By the way, it also gave her a Utero version, the expansion version of the level. So wow, to the troll engine engaging in this game, folks. But again, sitting at 7 full hearts at the moment, looking pretty good on this build too. Not gonna hurt her that much, but Diana's gonna be looking for 2 back-to-back boss fights. There's no item rooms, no stores in the womb. I think a lot of people do it, just subscribe to a few people just for the emotes, honestly. There's a few great ones across Twitch. Like, honestly, Morag, in my opinion, has got some of the better subscriber emotes. His faces are just great. So, like, same reason. Like, I mean, again, I'm good friends with Morag. Yeah, I subscribe to him for that, obviously, but the faces were kind of a selling point there, too. Like, they were so good. But I subscribed to him day one, so it was before he even had them. But God, once he got those, I was so happy. Alright, Zero waiting on that spawn every now and then by Gertie. Waiting out his internal timer, probably counting 1, 2, 3 in his head, waiting for those spawns, trying to get Brimstone to take care of everything in one fell swoop. Again, Diana moving on along here, still just looking for those last 2 boss fights. Alright, she's got a few red hearts sitting out on the floor as well for her. How are you still not banned off of Twitch, PSX? Alright, at some point here... God, where the hell is this floor gonna break to? So Diana's gonna try to the left here, I'd assume. But wow to this. Yep, over to the left. Wow, this just keeps going. So will that continue down to the lower left? Wow to this map. And again, wow to this room, too. Thankfully, Diana can fly. It's all a matter of getting out of the way of those masks, though. I hate these rooms. One more enemy to kill, not too bad. Where is this gonna go? Alright, so this will continue left. I think she might be on the right path finally here. These are really hard to tell. Alright, second to last item room on ZeroGamePlan side. Not that great or useful. Little chat every couple of rooms he clears out. It's going to spawn half a red heart. Again, incoming Soul Heart on Diana's side. Thank you very much to those Blue Gertie Juniors. On to the left. Yep, I think we're on the right path now. This should continue upwards. We should see these 2 side-by-side boss fights. And we know what one of them is. Question is, what's that first one going to be? There we go. So Diana's come across her 2 boss fights. Zero's still working on Depths 1. Where's his boss fight, for that matter? He really needs to play some catch-up quickly here. Wow, that enemy did not want to pop back out of the ground. I was wondering what the hell was happening there. 31 bombs for Diana for these 2 boss fights. First one very easy in Triachnid as well, so all she has to worry about is dodging out of the way of these random legs. Nothing too scary. She's going to pop down that sacrificial dagger for a lot of extra damage. Again, 4 full hearts at the moment for her. Down to that last little bit of damage to do here, and again, one more boss fight following this, possibly. There's the rest of it, and there should be the rest of the damage on Diana's side. Down to 3 hearts, though. Ah, it still gave her just range up. All these mom items today, so speaking of mom, on into that mom's heart fight. Diana, again, 3 hearts, looking to take this out and get herself a 2-to-1 victory over ZeroGamePlan, which opens up the way that if Wolf beats Itaku later, could mean that Wolf, or does actually at that point mean that Wolf would clinch the last playoff spot available in the NFC. So this has a lot of implications going right now. So Diana looking to possibly play playoff spoiler here. Not only this, but it actually really opens up that if Ataku beats Wolf later, that Ataku has a very, not easy path, but if he wins again in Week 17, he's basically in to the playoffs. So that could really open it up for Ataku as well. Again, 3 arts left. It lives will stay out the rest of the time. Diana's going to be able to direct damage her. Just has to worry about avoiding the shots because she can fly over the blood on the ground. And with those split shots, going to do a lot of extra damage. One more bomb getting hucked into the center. Couple more shots. Down to 2 hearts. Not going to worry about it, though. Again, there you see the way up and the way down. Diana had finished the room, and it cleared it out for her, so it was good one way.